Hi, my name is Mike Reed, and in this video, I'm going to cover some of the classes in the commercial ice machine field, the classes that are remaining for January 2023. What we're going to go over are some of the classes for that's coming up for Scotsman, Manitowoc, and Hoshizaki. All right, so um, I'm going to cover information on how you can find out when the next classes are coming up. And I plan on making this a whole series and give you guys a little heads up on when the classes are coming so that you know in advance so you can plan out your work week, your work month, and actually the rest of your year based on when the classes are. So I'm just going to jump into this and start with, let's see here. I'm going to start with Hoshizaki. So what we're going to do here is I'll make this a little big for us. Now, Hoshizaki has a first class in Denver. So if you're in that area, January 24th, which is in a couple of days, you're going to deal with HKE Solutions in Denver. Their phone number is 303 577 1260. That's 303 577 1260 to get listed to go to the class. They'll give you the address and all that information on when to get there. It's typically going to be a half a day class starting at 8, and it'll probably end somewhere about like 1, but they'll give you the specifics for this particular class. So let me see here. For January, there's also one for Phoenix, but that has passed. I'm sorry. That was Phoenix, January 10th. I should have started this a little earlier. My apologies to those that live in Phoenix, but there'll be other classes that come around. I don't want you guys to travel out of your way to go to these classes because they will repeat, and you will have other chances to go in similar areas. So here's Denver. That's coming up on the 24th. HKE Solutions. Let's see here. Also, the 26th. I doubt if there's any of you that live in Billings, Montana. But if you are that way, there's Billings, Montana. That's on the 26th. That's also HKE Solutions. So if you give them a call, they'll give you the schedule on the classes that they're responsible for. Let's see here. Let me give you the information for Hoshizaki. Now, down on the screen is Hoshizaki. Hoshizaki. So if you go to www.hoshizakiamerica.com / support / training, that'll take you to a section of the website and you will get this page to download to get all the information that you'll need for your area. Because Hoshizaki does have one, I believe it is, what is this? Yeah, for all you guys in Jackson, Mississippi, February 1st. That is Southern Commercial Products. All right. And Southern Commercial Products. Their phone number is area code 504 733 2547. And once you call them up, they will give you the price of the class. Once you pay, they'll tell you where it is. You can go. You'll get you go through the training, and then after the training, they'll give you a certificate. They will also sign you up to be authorized to perform labor and warranty classes. I mean, labor and warranty, and they will Hoshizaki will reimburse you for that if you do have any warranty calls. The goal is not to do any warranty calls, but if you do, if it's a good customer and you get any warranty calls, once you take these classes, you'll get reimbursed for parts and labor. All right, so let's see here. Lafayette. So Louisiana, that's February 7th. And once again, this is for Hoshizaki. Let me see where I see 7. That's March 7th. February 7th, Lafayette. That's also with Southern Commercial Products, same phone number. So if you're in that area, you can go to the class that's February 7th. Now let's see here. I'll do another video to cover rest of February. But we're gonna go to, let's see here. What do we have here? Okay, we're going to go to Scotsman. I want to go to Scotsman. So Scotsman's classes, I believe they are offering a half-day class. Now these two aren't matching up because there's one in Orlando right around the corner. Orlando's class, as you see by the ticker tape going at the bottom, Orlando's class is Tuesday, January 24th. You're going to take these classes hosted by URI, United Refrigeration. It's actually going to be done by branch number 68. And let me see if I can get you, add that one for the 24th. And no, that's not it either. But I put it on the information down there. What you're going to do is you're going to go to URI. Let me add this ticker tape. You're going to go to United Refrigeration. And then when you get to the website, you're going to see events. When you go to events, you can scroll down and you can find all the information for your store. Or you could just, if you're in the Orlando area, you just Google URI, United Refrigeration, and it's branch 68. And that way you know you get it, or you can call URI directly. But the information is still going to be the same. Still going to be the same as far as the class is going to go from 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. All right, so they're going to give you lunch after class. I believe it's after class. The class is only $30. So let's see. I'm sorry, that is for Manitowoc. Let me go back and give you a Scotsman. I believe it's $30 anyway. That's what URI is charging. Okay, this is Gainesville, Florida for the 25th. All right, so there's a shorter 8 to 12, and then after 12, you have the lunch. Now you can skip out on lunch. You don't have to take it. You can go right back to work. So what you're going to need to do is call them and then sign up for the class. It is $30. Class is $30. Now this is the one in Gainesville, Florida. It's being held at Santa Fe College. The one in Orlando, I want to say it's going to be held, believe it or not, it's going to be held at a Bass Pro Shop. So they're going to at least have 1 or 2 machines there in whatever meeting room they have, and they'll have a full class there for you. Afterwards, they do give you a certificate as well. So they're going to go over Cuber and the Nugget. So you actually end up with 2 certificates, one for the Cuber and then another for the Nugget. which brings me to another part I want to bring to you guys about what happens when you actually get to the class. All right, when you actually get to the class, do not travel out of your way, right? So when you actually get to the class, there is a training etiquette. All right, when you get to class, one thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go through the class. They're gonna have breaks periodically. They're gonna have bathroom breaks. The longer ones have a lunch break, and then at the end of class, they also have you have a question and answering session. So you don't have to spend most of the class asking questions. What the instructor is going to do is, like I said, when you take your break, you can go up there and ask some questions, and then they always take time at the end of class for you to go ahead and get all your questions out. They're already going to have a couple pieces there on display, and you can go over everything you need to do with the trainer hands-on. Save up all your questions, and then you can ask the questions right then and there, and you'll have a much better outcome than asking the questions in the middle of class. It helps to keep the class flowing. And once the class is over with, especially if you don't stretch it out with all the questions, you pretty much have all that time to yourself, because after the class is over with, everybody else is gone. Which leads me to let's see here. Which leads me to another URI, which is going to be, let's see here. We're going to go to another URI class, which is going to be Manitowoc. So let's see what date this is. Okay, here's one for the 24th. And like I said, if you don't make these classes, they come around again, and they will also have one in your area. I wanted to get this information out a little earlier in the year, but started a little late. So here you are for you guys in New York. So this is Long Island Marriott on the 24th from 8 to 1:30. That's if you can make it. They're going to cover Manitowoc and Cool Air. So Manitowoc is what's in your McDonald's. Manitowoc is what's in your Taco Bell. Manitowoc is preferably is the ice machine of choice for La Quinta, and quite a few other hotels. Then you have Cool Air, and Cool Air is just a sub brand of Manitowoc. It's kind of like Lexus and Toyota, Nissan and Infiniti. So Manitowoc is the high end, and Cool Air is the economy line. So that is Tuesday, January 24th. Now this is URI branch. That's F3. All right. So here is, let's see here. The email information is branchf3@uri.com. If you are in the Uniondale, New York area, and if you even have time. If you don't have time, don't worry about it. It's coming back. It'll come back around. Because I also have another New York one for you. That was Uniondale. And this one is Elmsford. Now that's January 26th. This is Manitowoc with Cool Air. Same thing from 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. All right, you're going to have lunch. It's $30 per class. So this is all by United Refrigeration. this person, this is a different person you have to contact because this is a different URI. URI is a chain of stores, United Refrigeration. So this one, I can't make out the email, but you can call that 914 number, 592. Okay, it's the same one. 914-592-5555. All right, you call up and you ask them if you can attend the class. It's usually they'll be able to fit you in, because most guys already feel like they know it all and they don't want to attend. Um, but it's a good time for you to get in and find out about commercial ice machines. Each brand is different. Okay, so we did Manitowoc, we did Scotsman, and both of these are this week. And if you go to URI, I believe I put it up. Yeah, you go to URI.com, and then you can just go down to where it says events. If you go down to where it says events, and then you can go ahead and search and search for your town, and it's going to show you when they're going to have classes for Scotsman, or when they're going to have classes for Manitowoc. Um, Manitowoc was just recently purchased by Pentair, so that's why things are a little different. It's usually the classes were held by a different distributor, but this year URI is doing Manitowoc and Scotsman, which is actually kind of nice. So went over Hoshizaki, Manitowoc, Scotsman, and like I said before, there are tons of classes coming up. You don't have to rush. You don't have to cancel your bookings. I saw about 3 or 4 different New York classes. So I would call URI and find out what the training schedule is. I'm going to do an additional video to try to cover the next, 2 months. So this way you guys can do your planning on what you want to do. It's very difficult for me to get the schedule for Isomatic, but I'm going to try to do that and include that in the next videos as well. So you have Scotsman. Scotsman, if you ever do a lot of hotels, they're in hotels, they're in some burger chains. Scotsman, Manitowoc, Hoshizaki, and then you have Isomatic. Isomatic is in quite a few chains as well. So that is about it. If you could leave comments below, I'm gonna try to address that. This is in response to the live I did on Mike Sneed's appliance boot camp, and I'm gonna try to get you guys some more information on the other manufacturers, the other brands, fryers, and there's some with the dishwashers that are coming up. Houston and Dallas has dishwasher classes coming up, so I'll try to get that out to you guys next. Thank you.